All right, we got another question from one of our parents. Their daughter plays softball. Is I think 9 years old, and he wants to know how to develop a more powerful swing for softball. So I have a few things to say about this. Um, the way you become more powerful or more explosive is one, produce more force. So as you get stronger, you can produce more force. Now, to be more specific, more force in the lateral plane, right? So when you see us working with a lot of our athletes, we do a lot of wide stance stuff. We do that to be able to build the hips and produce more force, lateral ground force. We're pushing the feet apart basically there, right? That has a huge carryover to just about every sport, especially softball and baseball. The other thing is to produce more force quicker, right? So that would be explosive strength, and that would be we develop explosive strength here by jumping a lot. You could also throw medicine balls, but when you jump, you actually have to produce a lot of force very quickly to be able to get your body to move through space or to jump up. So that's how you take that strength, and then you basically transition it into explosive strength. Okay, so we're always training both of them. All of our athletes are always training for strength and for explosive strength. We jump with all of our athletes no matter the age. So we have kids that start at 8 years old or so. We're always jumping with them. But what I have to say about this more specifically is you want to become the best athlete possible at 9 years old. So, um, you know, kids develop at different rates. So at 9 years old, key performance indicators or KPIs are going to be uh, all across the board for young athletes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. They're going to be all over the place because they develop at different rates. There's a big one girl could be a foot and a half taller than another girl on the same team, same age. Just could be much more mature. Obviously, they're going to throw harder, swing harder, hit the ball further and harder. Okay, so all your key performance indicators are going to be all over the place at that age. So don't worry about that stuff. Just become the best overall athlete possible, and let the chips fall where they may as they get older. Now, stick to general physical preparedness or GPP training when they're young. Don't try to become too softball specific all the time. Everything they do doesn't need to have direct carryover to swing a bat faster at that age. Again, get the KPIs kind of out of your head. Don't worry about that stuff. Have fun. Learn the fundamentals. Get as fit and as athletic as they possibly can at that age. Because remember, you need to have a huge base to have a high pyramid, right? So at that age, we're building the base. Okay, you're building the base. You're not worried about the top of the pyramid at that point. And then the other thing is, as they do get older, you can become a little bit more specific with the exercises and the jumping by basically, like with our older, more advanced athletes, we'll become a little bit more specific with the jumps, basically making them more directional, specific to the sport that they play, and more joint angle specific and stuff like that. But right now, again, produce more force, become more explosive. So get a little bit stronger, do some jump training, have fun, play a bunch of sports, get in really good shape, and become the best overall athlete possible. And when they mature, you're going to have that base of the pyramid built, and they're going to have a higher ceiling of performance. And then you can start worrying about your KPIs.